Alright, so my winter setup is a bit different than my usual summer, spring, fall. I'm going to set this up really quick. As you may be able to tell, I do not have my drawer system in here, and I'll explain why in a bit. But I'm going to get my pad set up, sleeping bag, and the backseat bivvy, and we'll get all set up for the evening and get a fire going later and get some food cooking. Chair. Backseat bivvy, crucial to my setup. I almost forgot about my carabiner. Don't want to forget about this and let my battery drain, so don't forget yours either. We'll let this fill with air on its own for a little bit, and then I'll finish it off. This is an insulated pad, so it's got foam in it, and that foam will decompress and suck air in, and then I'll use my little mini rechargeable pump to top it off. I don't like to run this too tight, otherwise it feels like a brick. So this pad and this sleeping bag is what I'm using tonight. This sleeping bag is a -35 Teton Outfitter bag. It's absolutely massive, and if you've seen my other overnighters, you'll notice that I have a wood platform here and a drawer on this side, and simply with this sleeping bag, it's just, this is too big, and the storage drawer takes up too much width in the rear for this bag, and it makes it quite claustrophobic. So thankfully I tested that out sometime last year before going out on a trip. I also learned the limits of this bag on that testing night. So I always believe that even though it might feel a little silly, test your gear out at home, in the driveway, or whatnot, because that's when I learned I had to take my drawer out, and this bag, even though it says -35, the night I tested it, it got down to -17 Fahrenheit, and that was the limit of this bag, that's for sure. And then yeah, so tonight, I don't know what it's supposed to get to. I think only in the 20s or teens tonight. So this bag should be plenty enough, and the pad is insulated like I've just mentioned, so should stay nice and comfortable. One thing I haven't done yet is I need to crack the windows. That's pretty crucial, I believe, in the winter time. You gotta let that moisture out of the vehicle during the night. So I'll do that. I'm not going to put any screens or my overnighters on the door. I don't need it. I also didn't bring any of my window covers, so that's all right. I'll be okay, I think. I also have a nice packable down blanket, which I'll use later for sure. I have my REI chair. It's very ventilated, and so in the winter here, if you use the chair sitting by the fire, your back gets cold, so I'll probably sit on this and stay a little warmer. So this here's flex tail gear, little air pump, works perfect for like backpacking pads. There's no connection for this, but it still goes pretty quick. Now you can use the bag that this comes in to blow it up as well, but I believe this is just a little bit faster. Should be good. And it looks like I might need to lower my backseat bivvy a little bit to even this out. All right. This thing is an absolute monster, but it is very comfortable. Whew. There we go. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Wilderness Off-Road channel. It's been a minute since I've posted, and for those who have stuck around, thank you so much. Now today I'm out here at a state park here in Minnesota doing a little bit of a winter camp, and it's gonna be a perfect night, I believe. It's New Year's Eve, and this video that I'm filming right now will be the first one posted in 2023 on my channel. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. Subscribe and like the video. It's all free and it helps me out a lot. So that would be very much appreciated. And so I know that I haven't posted in quite a while, and the reason is, if you saw my community post, which I don't think very many people saw it, and people don't get notifications about community posts, I don't believe. But I accepted a position that, you know, actually requires my degree that I earned. So it's my first big boy job. And so it's all very exciting. I did move. I'm now kind of central Minnesota instead of southeast Minnesota. So this is going to provide me a lot more opportunities to get out and film for you guys. Right now I'm still figuring out my schedule with my new position. But no promises, but I should be able to get out a lot more now and create some good content for you all. So if you're new here, stick around, and I hope you all like the video I have here for you. Happy New Year to everyone watching, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them down below in the comment section. I do have a gear list now in the description. Today I did pack pretty light, so if you have any questions on anything specific, hit me up and I'll get back to you guys. I'm pretty quick on responding, I think. Pretty good at it, so don't feel bad for asking a question. And yeah, so anyways, enjoy the video, and thank you guys again for sticking around and watching. So today, like I mentioned, I didn't bring any of my big stoves out. This is my other favorite stove here, MSR Pocket Rocket Deluxe. Is that gonna be enough hot chocolate? Hopefully, should be, huh? Let's see if I can do this one-handed. She's going. Sometimes, I don't know if you guys done this, but instead of creamer, I'll sometimes use hot chocolate in my coffee, and that's pretty good. But just hot chocolate itself, it's been a minute. All right, everyone. Going selfie mode, arm fully extended. I don't usually do this, so hopefully I'm in frame here. But right now, I think I mentioned, you know, it's pretty early afternoon. Made my hot chocolate. It is really hot. Too hot, but delicious. So I'm just gonna be hanging out here. One thing, when you're winter camping, you want to keep in mind to keep your stove gas warm, even though it's a winter mix. Once it gets chilly, that gas doesn't really like to, you know, it's not in that stage of evaporating and being able to light very easily. And so usually if the gas gets too cold, it kind of limits the stoves. And sometimes, you know, they don't even work very well if it's too cold, but it's not very chilly right now, so that's nice. But anyways, keep your propane, isobutane, whatever you're using, warm, and that will allow you to cook or heat anything you want a lot easier than if the gas was freezing. So anyways, I'm gonna hang out here for the afternoon. I'll process the wood that I bought here in a bit. We'll have a nice little fire tonight, and yeah, so I'm just gonna hang out. I might go explore this state park a little bit, but surprisingly it's pretty full here, and I did not expect that. So anyways, if you hear anybody, hear dogs, whatever, don't mind them. People are out here enjoying their weekend as well. So we're gonna hang out, and if anything comes up, I'll update you all. So I don't have any fire starters or whatever, but I'll try to make some good kindling here. Guys, check this out. This knife is a beauty. If you guys are looking for a quality knife, this SOG is just amazing. Good safety, it's assisted, and it's quick. Yeah, highly suggest it. I think we can chop this up with a little hatchet. Hopefully. I think that's good enough. Got enough small stuff for starting. Probably feather a couple of these out, and should be able to start the fire no problem. It's about time to start a fire here. We'll see if I can do it without any fire starters, and I'm also going to try using my flint steel here. Don't know if I can do that, but let's see. Otherwise, we have a lighter, but we'll try this first and go from there. next time. Alright guys, so not sure if this can will last the entire dinner making here. Hopefully it does. But tonight we're just having some leftovers, chicken and rice. Chicken and Mexican rice with some onion and some sauces that I added. We'll get the onion going a little bit here in the chicken and then just add the rice. So I really just need to heat up the meal, and it should be delicious. Well, shit. Alright. Well, that didn't spill somehow. What do you guys think? It's gonna be pretty delicious. I think it's done. Quick and easy. Alright guys, well I'm gonna sit down by the fire and enjoy this nice hot meal here. Alright everyone, I'm gonna let this fire burn down and we'll hit the hay later on here. Happy New Year to everyone, and if I don't talk to you guys again, I'll see you in the morning. Well everyone, good morning here. Hopefully my camera can see me. It's a very calm night. Didn't get too cold. It was probably high 20s last night, so the sleeping bag was well overpowered. It was quite warm, so I actually had to keep the sleeping bag unzipped all night to get a little bit of cooler air in this thing, but having a larger bag, that was nice because I literally have everything in here keeping it warm. Recently put my fuel in there to warm up to make breakfast and coffee. Yeah, so it was a good first night of 2023, at least half of it. I would turn on my car to warm up, but I forgot to turn on the heat before turning off the car yesterday, so it wouldn't really matter. And I'm not gonna jump up there and turn it on, so I got my clothes all warming up in here, so I'll slip my warmer clothes on and hop out, and we'll get the day started here. And yeah, let's get to it. Good morning. Sometimes when these stoves are really cold too, the fire doesn't like to act like it should. Right now it's alright, it's not too cold, so. But once this metal warms up as well, it makes it easier for this gas, if it's too cold, to evaporate like it should, to be able to burn right. And I gotta be careful because I'm in the back of the car here. This gas might run out this time. We're getting low. What do we got here? We got a Nature Valley. We got some eggs, a little bit of butter, and most importantly, coffee, which we'll be using in the pour over. I love this pour over, guys. Makes making coffee out here pretty simple. I guess most ways of making coffee out while camping is pretty simple, but the cleanup process isn't always simple. This is pretty easy. Since you're using a filter, just pop the filter out and throw it in the trash. We also got a pack of hot chocolate I'm throwing in with the coffee. That will be prime, y'all. Okay. Let's crank it a little bit more. See if we can get this going before it runs out. I gotta find a place to not tip my coffee either. Actually, what I'm gonna do here, I think, just so I don't spill. That would be a nightmare, my guys, if I spilled. How about that? Alright, well, it's almost too... Oh, we ballin'. Don't want it to overboil there. I was about to say, don't need it to boil quite. So we're just drinking it. Just making coffee. Let's get this stuff in there. Ooh. Y'all, this is gonna warm me up. Whole pack? Probably. Sheesh. Okay. Alright, we're gonna change out fuels just to cook here. There's not a lot left of this one, and I don't feel like changing it out in the middle of cooking, so see how well this goes, huh? Gotta listen for the gas. Light her up. Alright. Oop. Yeah, you gotta be careful. These pans, they get hot fast, these stoves. So, we got too much butter, but I don't see or hear anybody complaining. See, pre-prepping at home, guys, makes it a lot easier, especially out here when it's so cold. Not a lot to do, huh? Getting a little burnt butter there. Okay, make sure my pan's not gonna fall over with my pour. Fingers crossed, y'all. Okay, we're safe. Let's mix this really high quality cheese in here. Alright guys, breakfast is served with a delicious side of hot chocolate and coffee. Not too hot. Let's eat. Now time for an easy cleanup. Having a really nice non-stick pan makes it really easy for the good old camp wipe down. You know, clean it later more thoroughly, but camp wipe down, and we're gonna pack up and probably scram, y'all. All right guys, this was the camp wipe down right there. Sorry I didn't film it, but yeah, that took about 15 seconds, and honestly, oh, there's a little spot right there. Yeah, we're gonna have to break out the soap for sure. All right guys, well, breakfast was delicious. Still working on my coffee cocoa, and I'm just packing up now. I just want to say, this down blanket, it's like a Rumple knockoff. This thing was perfect for staying just a little more cozy last night. It really helped sitting on it on my camp chair. It did exactly what I needed it to do, which was keep my back and butt warm. But yeah, this will do. Plus, it's got snaps on it, so you can snap it up and wear it like a poncho if you really wanted. Highly suggest. They come in a few different colors as well. Alright guys, that's it for this little overnighter slash update for the channel. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This was just kind of a quick thing. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up, and feel free to subscribe. And I hope you guys continue to follow me on my channel here, and just enjoy the travels and adventures with me. And if you guys have any comments, please feel free to ask them down below, and we'll see you guys in the next video.